inevitable.
Okay, Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Khaotic Conversation. And here we go. The beat's banging, so the verse gotta bang too. You ain't feeling it, man. I don't know what to say to you. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep flowing. And my channel, yeah, it's gonna keep growing. Comment chat is who I am. You be like, yo, that's Danny? Damn, he kinda nice. This shit is hot. It's Monday night. It's 9 o'clock. The show Khaotic Conversation is the best damn show on YouTube Nation. So sit back, enjoy the show, and like the Joker says, and here we go. Khaotic Conversation. Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't you dare miss it. That's what I said. Don't you dare miss it. Peace. What up, what up, what up, what up? It is Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the crew, the dynamic trio is in the house. Myself, Chris Knight, Anzo Hodges. What's going on, fellas?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
It's going. It's Monday night, I guess, we won't have basketball because, Celtics lost. So.
Very, very good. Very good. I love that assist, bro.
And Eli sending me pictures of the parade, and he's like, "Oh, hey, look! I opened up my door and look what I seen." I'm like, really?
Today, man, I didn't have to work there because we are celebrating Juneteenth. I couldn't believe it. They're actually giving us that off.
Mm-hmm.
So, national holiday now.
Yeah, well, it ain't national because I think the mail still ran today, and
no, it's national. They made it national last year.
Yeah, I heard it was national too.
Well, usually on national, the mail don't run, and I sure got mail today. And usually in my state, it's national. The trash dump is closed. It was wide ass open. I dumped my trash today. Anyway, I don't care. I'll take it. I got paid for it, so good deal.
Interesting.
I feel you.
I was sitting at the house trying to figure out what can I do today. I didn't been on the computer at all. I didn't look nothing up. So something came to me. How about a what if or would you rather? So that's going to be our topic today. Would you rather this or would you rather that? Kind of from Black Sheep, kind of sealing that little thing, that little mantra. Before we get into that, just everybody peep out their channel and what's going on in their neck of the woods. Upcoming week, brand new week. Start with Mr. Anzo. What's going on in your neck of the woods, sir?
Well, what's up, guys? Just Biggaford Entertainment. Tomorrow night will be my show. Thinking of some topics for the show, but I'm just glad to be here, man.
Good deal. And Mr. Knight, what's going on in your neck of the woods?
No, not too much. Trying to get back to the Rumble. Working on some stuff with that. Trying to get that back up and running again here soon. And doing some gaming streams over on Twitch. And, of course, Rule of 3. So, yeah, got all that stuff going on.
And, there's actually a versus on Thursday. So I should be doing that. Mario versus Omarion.
Interesting.
Two B-listers.
Yeah, two B-listers with not that many hits, but we're gonna see.
They should have challenged Ursher.
Ursher would destroy them.
I wouldn't mind seeing Ursher versus Mary J. Blige. I think that'd be good.
That would be good.
That'd be the first male versus female too.
Yeah, it would be. I want to see. There's one that Puffy wants. It's him versus Dr. Dre. I would want to see that.
I don't think Puff can handle Dr. Dre.
They're talking about not just the raps, it's all the hits that they produce as well, too, right?
I don't know, man. Dr. Dre got some beats, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, it would be tight. I think that would be the best one. I think that would be the best one.
The best one I've seen so far, and I'm a little partial, Red Band and Meth. Those suckers bring a different energy. And then the second one would be Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One. I think Big Daddy Kane smoked him.
It's just my opinion.
But KRS-One had some hits though.
Yeah,
it was good.
But I think his delivery, all that yelling and okay, that sounds good in some places.
Mm-hmm.
When you doing that, I want to hear the words, man. What you're gonna say. That's why I like Ludacris so much. To me, Ludacris is the most clearest lyricist I've known ever because I can understand every word that sucker saying.
Yeah, Ludacris is fire.
But some of them rappers, you be like, "What did he say?" Or you got to rewind it and be like, "I didn't catch that." So
yeah.
Before we get into it, we're gonna go ahead and make a shout out to the people in the chat. Dandelion Fluff, always a staple for as supporters. We appreciate you coming, Dandelion Fluff. Drop Shot, another one. Appreciate it. Poe, what's up, man? Good to see you as always. Tony Robinson, we appreciate you stopping by for us, brother. And right now, man, if y'all hadn't tweet this out, please do so.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at it. We got 10 viewers so far. Let's try and see if we can get that to 20. That is a goal for the night, at least 20 viewers at one time. So without further ado, we're going to go into the first question. I believe Chris is going to put up a poll for each one.
Yes, I am.
And the first, would you rather this or would you rather that, would be, would you rather see a movie that's classified as just good, if you ask what it is, a good Star Wars movie or a great Indiana Jones movie? What would you rather see? A good Star Wars movie or a great Indiana Jones movie? You go first, too, Lonzo.
Okay, I love Star Wars, but I would rather see a great Indiana Jones movie because I do love Indiana Jones as well. I just for me right now, like Harrison Ford is just way too old to be Indiana Jones for me right now. So I'm thinking like more prime Indiana Jones when he's younger. But definitely, I would want to. I love Star Wars, but if you're only going to give me a good Star Wars and I get a great Indiana Jones movie, give me the great movie for sure. Hands down.
If and I'm gonna frame this too. I didn't. You're at the theater,
Mm-hmm.
and both of these movies that are going to be in the whether this, whether that is playing there, and you got to decide. You only got enough money to pay for one. You rather see this one or rather see that one? That's how we gonna frame it. You're at the theater about to go in. You got to pay your money. You only got money for one ticket. You rather see this, rather see that. So Anzo is saying he would rather see the great Indiana Jones versus the good Star Wars movie. Is that correct? All right.
That is correct.
Mr. Knight, what would be your thoughts behind this question, sir? The good Star Wars movie or the great Indiana Jones movie?
Well, I think any great movie out trumps a good movie, but I don't think, and even with the Rise of Skywalker, I don't think there's been a horrible Star Wars movie. And I know what most people think about Indiana Jones 4. Now, I liked Indiana Jones 4, but I do think it was a step back from the other ones. So if they're going to make, and they are making the 5, I'd much rather 5 be a great movie. So I'd prefer to go see a great Indiana Jones movie.
Can I just say you're smoking crack when you say that there's no horrible Star Wars movie?
I don't think there is a horrible Star Wars movie.
The last one was horrible.
I don't think it was horrible. I just don't think it was like all that great.
I'll stick with horrible.
From 0 to 10, what would you name? What would you grade it?
4 or 5, like midway, like a C.
It's kind of horrible to me.
I'm thinking F minus.
No, horrible.
Yeah, me too.
Horrible is Howard the Duck.
Yes.
Hey, no, absolutely
yes,
not.
I agree. Good job,
absolutely
good job, Chris.
Not.
Yes, Howard
absolutely
the Duck
not. Howard the Duck is better.
Danny, the movie Howard the Duck's horrible. I think it's funny, and I would watch it again.
Very
but
good.
I do want another Howard the Duck movie done right. That's the difference. See,
so would you watch? Would you watch Rise of Skywalker over Howard the Duck?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No fucking way.
Sure I join him on that one. I would too. In a heartbeat. Only got $20 left in my pocket. I'm not paying Howard the Duck.
Yeah, I don't know
Danny,
if I
how
can
about
do
you?
that.
Uh,
Good Star
man,
Wars
I
movie for
need to
sure.
watch Star Wars, man.
Hmm.
I like Indiana Jones, but man, Star Wars is hard to beat. There's only one IP I like better than Star Wars. That's Predator. So
Really?
oh yeah, I love me some Predator, boy.
I didn't think. I know you did. I just didn't think you'd like it better than Star Wars.
For the last few, man, I ain't got no faith in it.
I feel you.
Just work call. I'll be
Yeah,
Yeah.
right back.
yeah. I feel you on that. Personally, me, I don't think. I guess I don't even want to say Marvel for me is better than Star Wars. I still think Star Wars is one of the best franchises ever. I don't think um, even Marvel is better. It's just at this moment they're making better movies. But
Yeah.
you
I
know what I
want
mean?
the reason why I'd much rather see a great Indiana Jones movie is because
It ain't even got to be a
I
Harrison Ford. It could be whoever new actor they got, and you like it. Let's just say hypothetically they make it Henry Cavill is the next Indiana Jones,
well
and
then
he
no.
comes in there.
Then no.
No, I'm just using him as a body. It could be
Yeah.
any actor you want to plug in there. I don't care who it is. Daniel
No, I
Craig, Indiana Jones. I mean, I don't.
if you're
Yeah.
going with that, if you mean without Harrison Ford, then no, I don't want that. I'd much
How
rather
about if
see
it's great
a
though?
good Star Wars film. No, I don't. Because what I want is a great Indiana Jones 5, so it's done. I want them to trump, and I know this isn't going to happen, I want them to trump Last Crusade. So people
Bro,
are like, no, you can't do that. You got to leave it the fuck alone.
I,
But they're not going to do that.
I understand that, but 70-year-old action star that just
I understand that. I'm
I
just
don't
saying
see
I
it.
don't want any more Indiana Jones after this. So right now, I'm hoping for a great
If there
Indiana
was to
Jones movie.
reboot Indiana Jones, get a character that we like or that could pull off the part and it's great, I'm just as happy because it's the same thing with Superman
Maybe I don't know.
or the same
It's
thing with
so
the
it's so
same thing
hard
with the
with Indiana Jones because Indiana Jones is Indiana Jones because Harrison Ford was Indiana Jones, and I guess it falls in line with what we talked about with the Wolverine. Right now, until they put somebody up there that makes you change your mind about uh,
Yeah,
uh
but we've seen it done though. Can I give everybody thought Michael Keaton was the best, and he is
oh,
good.
I understand that.
I
I
don't
mean
think he's
I'm not
better
saying
than
it can't
Affleck.
happen. It's just until they go out there and they show me they could do it, I can't see anybody else but Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones. So I wouldn't. I don't know how I would know that it was a great movie because what somebody else thinks is great. I mean, there's something about it that would have to. I'd have to see something that would just make me go like, oh my god, that's such an awesome scene. I don't know. I I
But
mean,
that's
of the
why I
two though,
said.
I think are great Indiana Jones.
That's why I said like I don't want to see this old Indiana Jones either. It'd have to be a young one, but I don't. It'd be hard to see someone else playing Indiana Jones as well for me too, right? But I just
Yeah.
don't want to see 80-year-old Harrison Ford beating up
But
young
how can it be
Nazis and
hard
shit.
for y'all to see somebody do that, but then it's so easy to recast T'Challa? That ain't making sense to me. So
Um, Well, for me, one, it's because he passed away, right? He only played the role once. We have Harrison Ford who played the movie 4 times. He basically embodies the role. Not saying Chadwick doesn't, but just the fact that he played it for such a short amount of time, I could see someone else playing the role. But for Harrison Ford, for Indiana Jones, no.
hmm, okay, well, just like Christopher Reeve embodied the role, he played it 4 times. I think Henry Cavill came and did a fantastic job. Maybe people
He
don't
did.
like him in that particular movie. So I don't know why people don't like Man of Steel because I love it. Was he apple pie and all American like he was in Christopher Reeve? No, but he was a badass. So
He is, but I
yeah,
think Christopher Reeve's still a better Superman though.
I'll give you some of that. But Henry Cavill got that look that I'm accustomed to seeing.
Yeah, he had the look.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But again, because I say he's better, right? Maybe it's because of the movie and the role, right? Maybe if he played it more Christopher Reeve's like, or was a better interpretation of Superman, maybe I'd say he was the best. But
Cause see, I don't like the way that Brandon Ruth played it. He was just
I don't like that either. I
I
mean, he
don't
man.
was
know.
good in the CW, but other
He
I
than
tried
that,
think
he tried to be
I
too
think
Christopher Reeve, and
but that's
it
why
wouldn't
they
work for me.
picked him because it's a
yeah,
direct sequel.
I know, but I'm saying it didn't work for me.
No, I understand that too. I
Yeah.
mean, I
Or
liked
maybe
him.
or maybe it was the actual script because I thought the script was kind of dumb. So and then
yeah,
to
it's
me,
definitely that.
I'm a big Kevin Spacey fan. I didn't like him as Lex Luthor at all. I did not like him.
Neither did I.
I much prefer Michael Rosenbaum and Gene Hackman.
I mean,
But
Kevin Spacey wasn't bad as Lex Luthor, but I just think it's still Gene Hackman, and I never seen Smallville, so I can't
hey,
talk
you
on
got
that one.
man, Michael Rosenbaum killed it, boy.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
Yeah, you need to check it out. Let's watch one season of it. Man of Steel is bad for me because they didn't focus on Clark Kent. They only focus on Superman. Mm, it worked
I
for
don't
me,
think
boy.
it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I thought Man of Steel was pretty good.
Man, I love the part when he was learning how to fly and his daddy was talking to him, Russell Crowe.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorite parts of the movie. Okay, so it is two saying they would rather see a great Indiana Jones versus a good Star Wars, and it's me saying I'd rather see a good Star Wars versus a great Indiana Jones. You already got
But
it up for what the chat saying?
Yeah, I got it. You want me to end it now?
That we ended after each question, then we proceed to the
Okay.
next one.
We will end it right now, and I can tell you what they came up with. It looks like 55% would prefer to go see a good Star Wars movie. 44% would like to see a great Indiana Jones movie.
Boom.
yeah, recency bias. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It's recency
Okay.
bias.
The categories are okay being the worst, good being next, and great. So those are what I'm using. Okay, good, and great.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I got a bonus one. I didn't tell y'all.
Mm.
Cool.
Uh, okay, number two. Number two for would you rather this or rather that is would you rather see a okay Black Adam movie or a great Captain Marvel 2 movie? A okay Black Adam movie or a great Captain Marvel 2 movie? Chris.
That's easy.
I mean, an okay movie again to me is just a thing of, okay. But in this case, I'm not sure how you're going to get a great Captain Marvel movie when you got people who may not understand the character so great. I don't know. I think for the franchises and so on and so forth, Captain Marvel will be just fine. There'll be people that'll go watch that, but like sorry, Black Adam needs to at least be a par movie and acceptable. So I'll go right now. I want to see an okay Black Adam movie because I want that one to do well. So I'll say okay Black Adam movie.
Okay. Anzo, what are your thoughts,
Oh,
bro?
it's definitely an okay Black Adam movie.
I know y'all hating. I know y'all hating. If people go to y'all trust opinion and say, man, look, Cat Marvel 2 is fire, bro. You better go check that out. You mean to tell me you were at the theater, you got one time to see it, and you get
Yes.
and somebody say, okay, Black Adam was okay, Anzo, but I'm telling you, Cat Marvel 2 is fire. You're gonna go to the okay?
Yes, I'm still going to see Black Adam
Okay.
for reasons, right?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, listen to the name for reasons. But not only that, is to like I've always liked The Rock. When he was in WWE, in his movies. So for me, he's like one of my favorite, definitely my favorite WWE wrestler. So I like his charisma. I would really want to see what he would do in the Black Adam role. So yeah, I would definitely take Black
Well,
Adam.
not just that. Again, right now, Marvel movies are going to find their viewership for the most part, maybe not Eternals, but I think Captain Marvel will be just fine. I think most MCU movies will be just fine. I want DC to, I want it to thrive. I want it to be good. So it needs to be, as you put it, okay, at least okay, for that to happen. So that's, in this case, that's how I'm looking at it. I'd much rather see an okay Black Adam movie because I'm not really too concerned about Captain Marvel.
You know what I mean?
What up, Ashley?
Hey.
What's up,
I
Ashley?
made it.
We're doing what we call would you rather this or would you rather that segment tonight.
You can get with this or you can get with that. Okay.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I'm biting off a black sheep big time.
Loving it.
The first question was, would you rather see, okay, here are the way the movies are going to be. Okay is the worst, good is middle, great is the top. So would you rather see a new good Star Wars movie or a great Indiana Jones movie?
A good Star Wars movie because I don't care about no.
And let me frame it.
Oh, sorry.
You're in front of the theater. You only got enough money to see one movie. Both these movies are playing. You can choose this one or that one. So I say I'd rather see a good Star Wars. Chris and Anzo said they would rather see a great Indiana Jones. And you're saying you'd rather see a good Star Wars as well?
Yeah, I would rather see Star Wars, a good Star Wars film, than a great Indiana Jones film because I haven't cared about Indiana Jones movies since I was like 8.
Yeah, but if somebody you trust say, "Hey, man, Indiana Jones is 5 is fire," and then say the same person sees Star Wars and they say, "Star Wars was just good. It wasn't great. It was just good." So
I don't know. I guess if I thought the film was like, if you told me we can make a good Star Wars movie at first, just initial, or a great Indiana Jones movie, I would rather see the Star Wars. But like, if it then in theory, if it happened, I would be like, and you sold me on the Indiana Jones movie, maybe. I just not like a big Indiana Jones person. So it's like for me, I would rather watch a good Star Wars film.
Okay.
Please Phantom Zone for that.
No, sir.
Indiana Jones is classic. Danny, come on.
I mean, yeah,
I would not Phantom Zone for that because we asked the chat said the same thing. You rather see a good Star Wars movie than a great Indiana Jones.
I want some great lightsabers.
I like Indiana Jones. I think he's fantastic.
I mean, I don't hate it.
I just don't know if he could pull off being a stud at 75.
So what if it's like young Indiana Jones, right? He's in his prime.
Oh, if he's in his prime, that'd be hard because of Indiana Jones or Darth Vader. Which one you gonna rather see?
Oh no, you're giving me like a Darth Vader movie.
No, I ain't saying no Darth Vader movie. Darth Vader gonna be in the Star Wars movie.
Well, then it still depends because I mean, if he's in it for 5 seconds, I mean,
it's just somebody you trust says it's just good. Somebody you trust say the other one is just great. That's the premise we're on, and you only got money to see one.
If I heard a friend of mine tell me that it's a great Indiana Jones movie, absolutely, I'm going to see Indiana
Jones. Not a problem with that. Okay.
Because good Star Wars, well, there's lots of good Star Wars films. So
they had a good Star Wars movie since Revenge of the Sith.
Facts. Nope.
You may not say that. I think The Last Jedi is a good Star Wars film.
Oh my God! Phantom Zone.
Still saying
Phantom Zone.
All
Phantom
these years
Zone.
later,
Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny. You know he has to get one for that.
Let's Phantom people for their opinions. Oh my
Absolutely.
God.
That's what it's for.
That's how we do things here.
I know. I'm picking.
I give him this one. It's kind of light.
What the?
Madness. This is Sparta!
I wish Disney World would come up with you could kick somebody in the hole. They have a net down there.
Really?
God, I'd pay $20 a kick. Get your ass in there. Yes.
Yeah.
And this is our police officer, guys. One who
I said nothing about
protecting and
illegal. I
serving.
said a ride. They have a ride and you kick somebody in the hole. I kick the shit out of them right there in the hole.
Yeah, but it just goes to show that you really want to kick someone down in a hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can't act on your feelings and your impulses.
I feel you.
But I can daydream about shit all the time. That's my check. Nobody went to jail for daydreaming.
That's true.
Okay. Actually, number 2 was: would you rather see a okay Black Adam movie or a great Captain Marvel 2 movie?
Which one? A great Captain Marvel 2 movie.
Yep.
Obviously, you know me, my shilling ain't easy. Of course, I want to believe, and I actually hope and believe that this time around, new director, you're adding some, Tiana Parrish's character, Amon Vellani. You're gonna give us like this cool story with all 3 of them. One who idolizes Carol, the other who despises her a little bit for things that have happened in the past. So I already think that it's going to be a step up from the last film. But I would rather see a great Captain Marvel film.
Okay. What's the poll saying, Mr. Knight? Because I would definitely.
You said yours?
Yeah, I want to see the good Black Adam. That ain't even close.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, does it surprise you? If I told you that the poll also would much rather see a Black Adam, a good Black Adam movie. 88%.
Woo!
88%.
No, because I'm an SJW and you all aren't. So that's what it is.
The hate flow.
Not an SJW, just a Marvel simp. We know that.
No, I've come to terms with it.
I want to look at her bank account.
Now.
I guarantee that
Kevin Feige. Yeah.
I'm a Marvel shill woke SJW. There it is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, this next one should be interesting. And remember now, it's okay, then good, then great. And you're from the theater and you can only watch one of them. Now I'm gonna put series on there, but let's just say it's movie. Okay, this next one. Would you rather see a okay Ahsoka movie or an awesome Ms. Marvel movie?
Movie or series?
Movie, series,
Okay.
whatever you want to put it in. They're making a Ms. Marvel movie. They're making a Ahsoka movie, or the Ms. We right now we looking at the Ms. Marvel series, and we anticipate the upcoming Ahsoka series. Would you rather see an okay Ahsoka, or would you rather see an awesome Ms. Marvel?
I feel like I'm so biased.
Go ahead, Ashley. We'll let you go first.
Ms. Marvel, of course, it's already lit.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me find one for you.
Thank you.
Don't you do
Thank
it?
you.
A lot of people like Ms. Marvel. What are you doing?
It's got the worst ratings and worst viewership of any.
It's Christians against Ms. Marvel and Muslims.
Okay, I don't.
And because people
that.
are review bombing it, and Kenobi and them premiered at the same date, and people want to watch the Star Wars show over.
They didn't premiere the same day, did they?
They come on the same day.
Yeah,
Ms. Marvel and Kenobi come on at the same time.
For saying that, blasphemy,
Ms. Marvel was so good. It would kick.
It is really good.
It would kick.
It's better than Kenobi. It's better than Kenobi.
No, it is not.
Better writing, better directing.
Ah, yes. I was wondering what would break first. Your spirit?
Flawless victory.
Oh, your buddy.
Where's the poll at? Because I'm telling you, if you
that's
actually poll people,
I'm polling
watch
it. I'm polling. Just wait. No, listen. I asked, would you much rather see an okay Ahsoka series or an awesome Miss Marvel episode?
I'm telling you, Miss Marvel is better than Kenobi. I'm telling you too.
You are crazy.
God,
Yeah.
her and Shifty
We can
are,
talk
like,
about it later.
smoking the
We
same
can talk about it
stuff
later.
and drinking the
Actually,
same thing.
I guess
I'm telling you, things.
Shut the fuck up. You don't just
Things happening.
shut the fuck up.
Just so it
Shut
can,
the fuck up.
just to move the plot along. I'm telling
Oh
you, it's just
my
because the
God.
writers want it to happen. It makes
That's
no
how they
sense.
do everything.
No,
You're telling me that
No,
the
no, no.
fucking
It's like, let me work on this door for 45 minutes.
the
But we
phantasm
can
of
talk
the
about
car,
we can talk about it in a hole for 30
the magical
minutes. Come
car
on.
that just came out of nowhere, and like the cops.
Oh yeah,
were
that
like,
part was that cheesy. That part was
but
cheesy.
that's what I'm talking
But
about.
I'm talking about
that's
like
the whole series
within
already.
the 2 episodes, the cheesy, like, let me hide a little girl in a coat and nobody's gonna see her. Come on, guys. I like Kenobi, but it's got a lot of issues.
That was bad. I'm not gonna lie, that was bad.
But Darth Vader alone saves that series. The Darth Vader
Yeah, the
scenes
Vader stuff is
alone,
amazing, but there's not enough Vader.
but
And then
it's
certain things that he does
better
is
than
silly too.
it's better than
Okay.
anything we see in Ms. Marvel.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to talk about this.
Absolutely, because ain't nothing going on in Miss Marvel that have me saying
Oh
like,
my god.
it's like, if you like Nickelodeon shows, then I
guess I'm loving Nickelodeon.
Ms. Marvel will help you get your Z's.
Facts.
Miss Marvel will give you loving. You'll have if you like Miss Marvel, you have a heart and you feel it. You feel the family.
Ashley, I got this. This is all I got to say for you.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
I'm gonna cap for it. I'm not capping. I mean, I'm gonna shield for Miss Marvel because it's amazing.
Big time. I don't even use that word, but I'm gonna use it for you. You are
Not
capping big time if you think Ms. Marvel is better.
Yeah, you broke my heart.
Well, I'm sorry. Here you go. It goes something here. This will wake you up.
You ever play roulette?
On occasion.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Always bet on black.
Always bet on Darth Vader.
I mean, Vader looks really cool. Like episode 5, like all the stuff, it looked like Star Wars, but it's just we'll have to get into that a different day, and I'll tell you what I think.
What's the poll saying, Chris?
Well, go ahead and say what you gotta say.
Oh, really?
I already know.
You and Anza, all of us have to say this first. We gotta go through our things.
We already know what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna pick Ahsoka too.
The Ahsoka scene we saw on Mandalorian is probably tied for the best.
I am doing my due diligence watching Miss Marvel in order to listen. I am fast forwarding through all the Nickelodeon prepubescent teenage crap, and I'm trying to get to just the stuff about the superhero and the stuff that doesn't have the I love this guy. Oh my god, he's so dreamy. I'm gonna dance around and recreate the scene from Adventures in Babysitting.
That's amazing. I love the dance.
That put me to sleep. I was like,
this show right here got me liking WandaVision.
Whoa.
WandaVision is amazing. This is the second best.
Compared to this, WandaVision is amazing. Compared to this right here, you are absolutely
This is the second best.
Is amazing.
How?
So
Shake it off. Shake it off.
So you like
Moon Knight was better.
Moon Knight is
Moon Knight was great.
So Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier was great.
No, I like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's just not.
WandaVision and Ms. Marvel better than that.
I mean, it's got
That's the next thing we need to rank. We need to do a ranking on the Marvel shows.
Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, this is the last night y'all gonna see the widow on my channel.
Wow,
Danny's gonna ban me.
She is talking some foolishness tonight.
Poe is talking some crap. Oh my god.
What do you say?
Is that haters gonna hate?
He says I don't even like Ahsoka's character design. I don't get that crazy stuff coming from her skull. It's not. That's just.
There we go, Poe. Come on, Poe.
No blurred magic. Welcome.
That's her. That's just her species.
Yeah,
that's how they are. Twilight? Is she a Twilight? No, wait.
No, she's not. She's not.
No. But
I don't know what she is, but she ain't no Twilight. The Twilight got the two.
No, it's got the big two wrapper. Yeah. Hold on.
What
But,
you
you
said?
know.
Fortnite was trash. What are you talking about?
Yep. Tony knows
She's
what's
talking
up.
about.
She's
talking about
Ruda.
Moon
She's a
Knight.
Togruta.
He knows
Moon
what's
Knight
up.
was trash. Yeah, but Moon Knight was trash though. But I
What?
mean,
He likes
Huh?
Miss Marvel.
Moon Knight
Who?
was trash. Also.
yeah, Moon Knight was trash.
Oh yeah, here we go. That one for you too.
How you gonna beat me
All right.
with the freaking one I gave you?
He's on one. He's on one tonight. He's
All right, here
ready.
you go. You want to know what the poll said?
Trash. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Would you rather see an okay Ahsoka series or see an awesome Miss Marvel episode? Ahsoka 56%,
Boom.
Miss Marvel 43.
Thank you.
Kind of closer than I thought,
That's
though.
closer than you thought.
Same here.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Cat. I don't care. I'll take a win
Because
if I
the
have
haters
it.
gonna hate.
Yeah, win
hate.
is always better. Yeah. You
take
could win
Now
by
I'm
one
gonna
and it's still a win.
Shake,
That's right.
shake it off, shake it up,
What did Paul say? WandaVision is the best series ever.
Who?
Oh my lord, yeah.
Poe for president.
Somebody ban Poe. Put him in timeout. He talking some crazy talk.
Give him his own Phantom Zone.
I think
Send him the link long enough to come up here to Phantom Zone.
I think
That's what we should do.
You see how they treat me.
Poe's smoking that stuff tonight, man. What
I
you
show them
talking
love, and this is how they treat me. Or don't forget it, guys.
Hey.
All right. This next one is for Anzo. Would you rather see an okay Avengers movie or an okay Hulk movie? Okay Avengers or okay Hulk? Anzo, you go first, sir.
Wow.
We know what he's going to say.
Hulk is my favorite character, so of course it's going to be an okay Hulk movie. I wouldn't mind seeing an okay Avengers movie either. I mean, even if it was a great Avengers movie, I'd probably still say okay Hulk movie because he's my favorite character, and I actually want to see a Hulk movie. Like I'd say, The Incredible Hulk is okay, and I would watch that over an okay Avenger movie. Like if you put that up against Age of Ultron, which I think is just okay, I'd watch the Hulk movie. So yeah, it's a good Hulk movie, an okay Hulk movie for me.
What up, Terrence?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, what up, Terrence?
Hey, what's up?
Terrence did crush my dreams even further.
All right, Terrence, we're doing would you rather this or would you rather that? And we're gonna go with the current question we're on now. Would you rather see the movies are okay is the bottom, good is the middle, and great is the top. And we're gonna lay this out and frame this like you're at the theater and you got money in your pocket only to see one movie or the other, or the two that I'm gonna ask you. So you go to the theater, would you rather see an okay Avengers movie or an okay Hulk movie?
I'd rather see an okay Hulk movie.
Man.
Because we've had enough Avengers movies, honestly, and I think that the Hulk just hasn't got his just due. Like, I love the Incredible Hulk. I think that it's tragically underrated in the MCU, and to me, it's weird that the Hulk does not have at least 3 movies when you take in consideration that he's way more popular than 99% of the Marvel characters that they presented.
Okay. Chris, would you rather see an okay Avengers movie or an okay Hulk movie?
Hulk.
Okay.
I'm with Terrence and Ons on this. There hasn't been enough Hulk. Hulk is the one character that they have out there that's lacking. Yes, he's been in a lot of stuff, but I don't think they've really given his character the attention solely or mostly. You know, I mean, if you have, let's say, Thor were to show up in a Hulk movie and it'd be more about Hulk than Thor, okay, fine. But I mean, really, there needs to be a Hulk movie, like another one.
We've seen 2 Hulk movies.
Yeah, well, but one of them.
One of the MCU.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
One of them theoretically doesn't exist, even though the second one, the Incredible Hulk, kind of goes off of it.
Yeah, it's
Right.
weird.
I
It's
agree.
weird.
Yeah.
Because originally it was supposed to be like a continuation of it,
Mhm.
and like where
So
he is in
it's a
the
loose
end.
continuation.
Yeah.
I mean, but still, I mean, it just, there isn't enough. I don't know. They do Hulk well enough that I think they need to give it another try. Truthfully, Marvel needs to get the rights to the Hulk, because that's going to be the biggest problem. Is Universal going to let them do what they want to do? Like, see, and I don't know why they haven't done it yet, because Sony has learned that right now the moneymaker, Spider-Man, is better to give it to Marvel to do Spider-Man. I mean, look at what they did. I mean, so far, their movies don't stack up against what Marvel does with those same characters.
Okay.
That is a fact. And rumor is that that Hulk's rights, they haven't confirmed any of it, that those rights might have been reverted back to Marvel
I've
Studios.
heard
We
that,
won't
but-
know until
yeah.
we see it. I just wanted to bring it up. You know, rumor has it. None of that's confirmed. And then
I read something about that like 3 years ago, though.
Yeah. I mean, I did too. And then there's talks about them maybe doing a Hulk film, but we'll have to see. Because it's just weird. They're able to use She-Hulk, and in that deal, She-Hulk, Hulk, all of those characters that were related to Hulk were part of that deal. So it's kind of like, are we just like lending specific characters, or is the Hulk now back with Marvel Studios exclusively? But we'll find out in time.
Personally, Danny, I go down.
I was going to say the only thing with the Hulk is that Marvel has the rights to Hulk. It's just the distributing. It's still owned by Universal.
That's
why they're able to put
they can
Hulk in shows and stuff like that. But they
but She-Hulk. But they own the rights to She-Hulk, and like with Hulk, it was like he could not lead a film. He could be like a sub character, a co-star, but he couldn't be a lead. But but with She-Hulk, she can be the lead. So it's just like it kind of is like
Universal owns She-Hulk too, because that I don't know.
She-Hulk, the leader, all of the characters that are within under the Hulk banner, all of those characters, Universal owns the rights to those characters.
Personally, Danny, like if I'm gonna get like another Hulk movie, I would rather Universal have creative control, because they've turned Hulk into a clown in the MCU. Like he's not threatening anymore. He's just some oaf that makes people laugh. Like I want that intimidating Hulk.
Yeah.
Well,
I think the first
I hope
we saw him, he was more of the Hulk that we used to see. I didn't like the way they had him on all fours.
Right.
But
I think.
Go ahead, Chris.
I think that you're right, but I also think that can be remedied with the Hulk movie when he's just a sideshow character, which that's what he is in all these movies. I mean, it's kind of, what do we do with him? You give him his own movie,
they've taken a top tier character and they've made him some background character. I'm like, 99% of Marvel characters, you can put him in the background.
He couldn't be in the forefront based off the deal.
I
And
understand.
all there has to be is a regression of the character. And it seems like in certain things, like we see him go back and forth between, the human version of Bruce Banner lately at the end of Shang-Chi. And now, but he's in Hulk form. So we don't really know what's going on. If there's a regression of him, which I hope so, then we can get a more the angry, brooding Hulk.
I understand the deal, but that doesn't change what I want. What I want is a movie centered around Hulk. That's what I'm saying. And I want Universal to do it in terms of having the creative control. You can have Kevin Feige there to kind of help them navigate to keep it in the universe. But I want respect back on the Hulk. I want him to be threatening. I want him to whoop ass and not some background character.
So here, let me ask you this: you're okay with it being Marvel doing it, Mark Ruffalo being Bruce Banner / the Hulk, Kevin Feige being there as a as a
That's a guide.
consultant, but final say of any choices or any direction go to Universal.
Correct. 100% correct.
So it stays within the MCU and those
Right.
that stuff, but final say of what they do. Well, I'm okay with that because I mean I don't know what you guys think about the Incredible Hulk. I think it was a much better movie than Hulk.
Absolutely.
Now I like Hulk.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
Not really. I like Hulk, but not really
Ang
for
Lee,
the
Ang Lee fucked the Hulk.
That's still
that was horrible.
design. Like the design in the Incredible Hulk, I'm like, where you see the muscle striations and he actually looks like he can bash your head in. I'm like, that's awesome. The MCU
design.
stuff, he looks like a fucking cartoon. Like he's not intimidating.
Yeah. Is it too late?
That's why
Kevin Feige had creative
Hulk?
control over that movie, Incredible Hulk, with Edward
That's
Norton.
fine.
But I'm saying,
we
why
know that, but I still like.
I'm just pointing out. You just said you like the movie, and I'm just pointing out the fact that you want Universal to have the control. But when there's a Hulk-led film under the umbrella of the MCU, you enjoyed the film. I'm just pointing out the inconsistencies with what you're saying. That's all.
I want Universal to have the creative control. Period. I like the Incredible Hulk movie. And I like the design of that Hulk. However, as we have seen, as Kevin Feige has used the Hulk in the context of the MCU, he is a fucking clown, and that is facts.
But you like the Incredible Hulk, and that was in the context of the MCU. That's
and
the
that
point.
Was it, and that was in phase one. That was in phase one.
It was still under MCU control, Kevin Feige's direction, and the film was made. That is the point that I'm making here, Terrence.
And my only point is that Hulk needs to have another movie where he is focused upon and not some clown in the background.
I agree. And there could
be then we agree on the same stuff.
To wait until to see if the deal goes through, because he cannot be a lead in a film without the deal. That's all I'm saying.
And again, we are on the same page. I understand all the inner workings. I just said what I want, answering Danny's question. It's very simple.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just, going back with you with another point. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
And we're on the same page, again.
We got your points. Ozzo, what were you saying?
I forgot.
Okay, I would definitely like to see, and I'm going to be the sad one. I'm going to the oddball out here. I want to see the Avengers. I like the Hulk. He's very interesting. But if I got to see a good Hulk and an okay Hulk and okay Avengers, I think I would see the Avengers because they're going to have more people that I'm really interested in. The Hulk is very one-dimensional, in my opinion. I don't think we're going to see the Raging Hulk we want to see. To tell you the truth, I would rather see. I really want to see the next Hulk movie. I want to see a Mr. Fix-It and then the Hulk in there. Because the Mr. Fix-It line to me was one of the best lines in the Hulk. I know some people say the Immortal Hulk is fantastic. I haven't read the Immortal Hulk. I read like maybe a book or two of it, but I was very happy when I read the Mr. Fix-It. I think Mr. Fix-It is one of the coolest versions of the Hulk ever created. So that's what I would want to see. Yeah, but he's the smartest though. Well, not the smartest, but the more street savvy, and he's kind of cutthroat and cruel, bro.
I wasn't a big fan of Mr. Fix-It, to be honest with you. My favorite storyline for Hulk, and which I really wish they would have done, is when he separates from Bruce Banner and Hulk goes rage, and Hulk pretty much destroys every superhero in the MCU.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
They ain't gonna show that. I can tell you that right now. They ain't gonna show that.
Absolutely not. They don't have the balls for that. But that would be a great storyline to see.
Mm-hmm. That's the best storyline that they ever did with Hulk.
Yeah. Did everybody get answer this question before we go into the next?
I would have picked the Avengers.
You would have picked the Avengers?
Yeah. I mean, is it the OG Avengers? Is the original actually with Ant-Man though? I mean,
no.
Are you talking about the MCU version?
The MCU. And nobody want to see no damn Ant-Man. Hell no. No.
Him? I would love to see him.
If they do go through with this next Avengers movie I've read about, if they do go through with the next Avengers movie, which it seems like they're going to, Ant-Man's going to be an Avenger.
Yeah, Wes, I think they're going to do new version of like
just
West Coast Avengers kind of thing,
in the comic books he was
especially
more
with the Wonder
serious,
Man stuff.
and he was a scientist. And here, man, he's a
Because
he's
this
an
is like, because that's
ex-chief.
not Hank Pym.
Well,
Like, if
I
I'm
know.
talking about, yeah.
I don't like the MCU version of Ant-Man.
I was talking about Hank Pym. I was asking.
He's comic relief.
I
Yeah,
like
he
Scott Lang, but
was
it's not Hank Pym. Yeah.
it was fun to watch, but it's like this shit don't need to exist. That's how I feel about both Ant-Man movies.
It should have been Hank Pym. It should have been like this, kind of like rough guy
right there.
who might be abusive and like a complicated, like super smart character. That's the Ant-Man that we deserved.
I like the Ant-Man movies, partially because Paul Rudd is the character. But here's the so let's take out of the fact that those movies don't need to exist or not. The fact that two of them and a third one's about ready to exist, and you only have one canonical Hulk movie. That's kind of the things we're going here.
I was just talking. No, I was asking a question about
Ant-Man isn't as important to Marvel stuff as Hulk is. And then
I agree. I was just asking the reason why I brought it up.
No,
because I wanted to know what kind of Avengers he was talking about, like comic Avengers or like the MCU version. I would still rather see an Avengers film, probably.
I would have never guessed that, Chris. Like, say 12 years ago, and they're like, man, we're going to have 3 Ant-Man movies and only 1 Hulk movie. I'd have been like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Absolutely not.
I agree with you on that. Terrence.
The poll. Would you rather see an okay Avengers movie or would you rather see an okay Hulk movie? People have been smoking some shit. 66% said Avengers, 33% said Hulk. But I think that comes down to what
recency bias.
No. I think that comes down to what you and Terrence say. He's kind of a clown right now.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. I agree.
And if it's that Hulk,
who cares? Yeah.
I mean, they basically did Planet Hulk, and that they made Hulk this bumbling idiot.
Yeah, they did it in like 2 minutes in a rushed way, where Hulk lost to Thor in the dumbest fucking way possible. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what I mean.
The man that's still trying to figure out who he is. By the way. The man who's still trying to figure out who he is. No. I want. Technically, Hulk won, but it was in the dumbest fucking way. It was silly because Thor Ragnarok is silly. I wanted a definitive ass whooping.
We broke down that fight. Hulk did not win that fight.
Yeah, Hulk was a chump in that movie. Let's just be real. He's a fucking chump.
He won.
Yeah. Hulk did not.
It's just like saying Iron Man didn't get his butt beat in Civil War. He won. Who won? Semantics. Hulk won the fight.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He pulled him to the ground over and over and over again.
Hulk, and then Thor did his lightning, shot Hulk up in the air. Hulk was on the ground, and that's when the
gamekeeper
the gamekeeper electrocuted Thor.
Right, and Thor was fine.
Me and Yellow broke down that whole fight on one of my shows.
Yeah, how can you electrocute the God of Thunder? That don't make sense.
It's fucking stupid. It's a comedy movie, so they're like, we're just gonna make a joke out of everything. It has no fucking substance.
And those are probably the 2 characters.
Alien technology that was
those 2 characters
that came out that was used with his.
Those 2 characters and those 2 characters, and now I think the first 2 Thor movies are acceptable to an extent. But those 2 characters are the 2 characters that have literally been beaten down to being dumb jocks, is the Hulk and Thor. They are stupid idiots now that are, ooh, me Hulk, ooh, me Thor. I mean, that's literally all they are now. And the fact that they took a whole movie and made fat Thor jokes, the whole damn movie. Listen, if it was Thor, the real Thor,
that shit was stupid.
He would have transformed into Thor and been buff again and knocked the shit out of whoever was making.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
And that's. I had to go back and look. I like those movies. I'm okay with that stuff. It's just they're no longer those characters anymore. They're just okay. You're comic relief now, and I'll just take it for that. But
Chris,
if
I
I'm
had
looking
to go back and look at Thor and Hulk comic books. I'm like, maybe my memory is fucked up, but I don't remember them being this fucking stupid, weak, and comical. I was like, what the fuck happened here?
He's not like that in the comics. Yeah.
Oh,
yes, I know that. But
I think now that it's trying,
I was agreeing with you.
I think the MCU is just trying to make it more
family.
family. Try to make it more family and fun. Try to get that family experience and stuff. That's what it is. But okay, Terrence, listen to what I'm about to say. Very quickly. Very short. I'm gonna ask you the first 2 questions. I need a very short and quick response. Would you rather see a new good, and remember the ranking is okay, good, great. Would you rather see a new good Star Wars movie or a great Indiana Jones movie?
oh shit. I'm gonna go with Star Wars, even though I like Indiana Jones, just because I'm always curious to see what they can do with Star Wars. So I'll go with Star Wars.
Okay, good deal. Next one. Would you rather see a okay Black Adam movie or a great Captain Marvel 2 movie?
I'm gonna go with okay Black Adam because Captain Marvel is a trash character, and I feel like even if you get a basic Black Adam movie, I think one of his fight scenes done well would just trump everything that you can do in a great Captain Marvel movie. So yeah, Black Adam.
Okay. And last one before we keep going. Would you rather see a okay Ahsoka series or an awesome Ms. Marvel series?
Ahsoka, absolutely. And this is coming from a guy that didn't watch the animations, but I seen some clips of her fighting because my friend showed me, and then I liked her in The Mandalorian. And Kamala Khan, like, man, she ain't that. She ain't that cool. Like, I'm just give me Ahsoka all day. I would rather see something, cool with her and learn about her than spend time with Kamala where she'll make me chuckle, but it ain't really worth my time.
Okay. Okay. Now we are up to question number 5. This one I think gonna be a good one. Okay, panel. Would you rather see an awesome Predator movie or an okay Black Panther movie? A awesome Predator movie or an okay Black Panther? Anzo.
Okay, so first, let me ask you this: the Black Panther movie. Who's Black Panther?
Whoever you want being there.
That's a good question. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go with T'Challa. Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. Still, he didn't die.
No.
I can't do that. I can't go with him. You said anybody else?
No. Not Chadwick Boseman. If he was alive, I'd be like, yeah, but no, you can't do that. This is
okay.
The new actor or currently living actor has been recast as T'Challa. You want to see the okay Black Panther movie or a fire, great, awesome Predator movie?
Okay, so now the person that recasted is playing T'Challa Black Panther. There's not Sherry, it's not M'Baku, it's not Killmonger, right?
Whoever you want that's still living.
Then I'm gonna go with a okay Black Panther movie.
Okay. All right. Ashley.
Well, since I've only seen one Predator film in my entire life.
Whoa. How many you say?
One, and it was like the newest one.
What?
So I'm gonna
Ashley,
go with
no. Don't say nothing.
The Black Panther.
Yeah. You gotta give it.
Take your ass to go see the fucking Predator.
At least 1 and 2.
Right.
I know everybody keeps telling me to watch it. I don't like scary things. It makes me sick.
It ain't scary.
Scary.
I mean, the way he looks nasty to me.
You don't see him until the last 15 minutes of the movie.
I've seen it. It's like they're scary looking. They're nasty looking.
You should have seen
nasty.
You should have seen we were doing the boys review, and K-Dot brought up this scene, the little guy going into the penis.
Yeah.
She covered her eyes and she's like, "What are we doing here? Like, come on,
Oh,
K-Dot." Like, she got her eyes covered, her head down.
I covered myself with a blanket when it was playing. I can't look at things like that.
Okay, yeah. Nah, she ain't gonna watch the Predator movie after that shit.
You need to stop that, because don't you have a child?
Yeah, but I don't
Okay,
be looking at anuses inside people's
like,
anuses.
You ain't one of them dinosaurs that can have a child by themselves. Okay, so come on now.
know,
All right, let's go. Let's go ahead. Let's get off of that.
I'm weird. I can't help it.
Chris, what are your thoughts?
Do you have to ask this one? At this point right now, for sure. Let me go back and make sure that I'm reading this correctly. Awesome Predator movie or an okay Black Panther. I want to see an awesome Predator movie because, listen, the last awesome Predator movie was Predator 2. I mean,
that's a fact.
So, I mean,
Boss will say it as a member of the Black delegation, Black Panther for sure.
Yeah, who's Black Panther?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
what I'm talking about.
But listen, an okay Black Panther movie isn't going to be good enough for the next. In what my mind is, I don't know how they're going to do this next one. Well, okay, yeah, fine. But I thought the first Black Panther movie. I thought the first Black Panther movie was awesome.
Don't worry about that, bro. You're good. You're good.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, because we know what Danny's going to say. We're going to have to take his black card too.
And listen, I had a black card. Wow, I'm honored now that I've lost it. No. Hey, listen, my other parents, they're black, so hey, what can I say?
Shout out to you.
You say James Brown, so I guess that makes you honorary.
Yeah.
Facts.
He does.
There you go. Now, I just the words awesome. The last awesome Predator movie was Predator 2, and since then they haven't done a Predator movie. I thought that was worth Predator.
Predator 3 was good now. People sleep on that. I love that.
It was okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm there. It was okay.
It was very good.
Yeah, I want to see Black excellence.
Facts.
All right. Who haven't gone yet? Terrence, what do you rather see?
Man, this is a hard one. It's almost like a tie, honestly. But you know what? I'm gonna have to go with Predator just because after the first one, even though I like 2, it just hasn't really been to the same caliber. And I feel like with Black Panther, there's too much of a risk that they would just fuck it up and do something silly. I mean, look at all the silly shit attached to the second one as it is, right? So with Predator, I would love to see a movie just centered around the Predators where we're on their planet and we get to see thousands of them and learn how they train. Yeah, man, that would be so fucking sick. Like you could really tell some epic stories right there, boy. I would love to see that, man. So I've been running that through my head for like the last, 13 years or something like that. They haven't done it. Haven't even come close, Danny. So I'm going with Predator, man.
Yeah. Hey, and of course, revoke mine too because I love the Black Panther, and I think you know how to feel about it. It's in my top 5 of MCU movies. But if I got $20 and I'm gonna see an okay Black Panther or an awesome Predator, I gotta watch Awesome Predator, man, because like I said, that's my favorite IP. Now I'm definitely gonna go to the next week to watch Black Panther, but it's coming out first. Like let's say like Ms. Marvel on Disney Plus and Obi-Wan, I would watch Predator first. I just would because now maybe if Mr. Bolton was alive, because I know what he brings to the table, then that would change the equation. But since he's not in the equation, I don't know who the next Black Panther is such an unknown. But I know the Predator. I know the Predator is established. So it's kind of like how Anzo said about how earlier that Indiana Jones is established, and so he could possibly see a new Black Panther because there's only been one movie. Same thing applies here. Predator is established, but I only seen one Black Panther movie, and it's not going to be the one that hit a home run with Chadwick Boseman. So knowing that what the Predator brings
yes.
to the table and the people that I trusted that is great, I'm going to see the great Predator movie first.
Hey, honestly, Danny, I'll tell you what, man. Like the only reason that I went to see Black Panther outside of knowing his Marvel character is because of Chadwick Boseman.
Before say it again.
Because of Chadwick Boseman.
Okay.
Be very careful with the next thing you say.
Wait, what's the problem with Boseman?
No, I thought you were gonna say something sacrilegious. That's what I was saying. Be careful what you say.
No, I said to be honest, the reason I went to see Black Panther is because of Chadwick Boseman. Like when I saw him in Civil War, I was like, this dude is perfect as T'Challa. And that was the only thing I was thinking, because the rest of the Black Panther mythology, I was like, I don't think MCU gonna be able to handle this shit. They're gonna do something stupid. To my surprise, they didn't, but he was the reason.
He was not my first choice. When I saw him, I saw that it was a good fit. I just saw Wesley Snipes in my mind. Wesley Snipes, or even
the older guy.
Yep.
Oh my God! If they would have did that in like the late '90s, like right after he did Blade 1,
that would have been cool.
Like he would have been an aggressive T'Challa, boy. That would have been fucking amazing.
Him and Michael
Jai White.
Those who I saw in my mind because of the martial arts aspect of it. Maybe not. I know Michael Jai White's not a great actor. I don't know if he can pull off that regal, political version of T'Challa, intelligent. But
yeah, the acting would have been mediocre, but in terms of his fighting, right?
Oh yeah,
like if you look at Michael Jai White in Blood and Bone, there is not a single fight scene in the MCU that's as good as any of the shit that he does.
I agree with you 1,000%.
I was excited to see Chadwick because of like movies like 42. Like that's my favorite Chadwick Boseman movie of all time. Like still, when he was like, if you give me a number on my back, I'll give you all the guts. Like I love that movie. Like I love him in.
I like 21 Bridges
so
too.
many. I like that movie. That's a really good movie. Like I can't think of a Chadwick Boseman movie that I really didn't like. So
I wasn't a big fan of James Brown.
I liked it, but I think that was the weakest one.
He's good, but the movie itself is just all right. Like even like say The Five Bloods, like even though he was briefly in that movie, he was great. And if you talk about overall acting performance, his performance in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is better than all the stuff you just mentioned.
Yeah. Oh, Ma Rainey's. I love that. I love that stage play too. The stage play of that. I was stage manager for that in college. But like he was really, really good in that. Like, but when it comes to like prior to what I saw before Black Panther, it was 42. And I was like, yes, please. And like I'd seen him play all these iconic like biopics and these Black, iconic, historic characters. Like to me, yeah. So I was really excited to see him take on T'Challa, because originally he went up for the part of Drax, and they were like, "You don't fit like what we're going for," and so they remembered him and brought him back for Black Panther because he had that regalness, the kind of like like that of like royalty they felt. And so that they remembered him from that, and then they called him back for T'Challa because of his audition for Drax.
I'm glad that didn't happen, because I'd have set Kevin Feige down. I'm like, so you want to waste this man's talent on fucking Drax?
On that version of Drax, yeah, I would have been too. Yeah.
Oh man.
Nerd facts.
Okay, we're gonna go to the next question. Would you rather see an OK Aliens movie or
did you want the poll?
Yeah, give me the poll. I'm sorry. What's the poll?
Would you rather see an OK Black Panther movie or see an awesome Predator movie? People be smoking some wrong shit. Black Panther 56%, Predator 43%.
Damn.
Yeah, the chat has spoken. That's correct.
Good.
I ain't mad at that.
I'm not either. I just that's how far the Predator's fallen. That's how far the
Predator movies.
The last two movies, it shot it so much in the foot.
Mm-hmm. I am telling you, if this new movie that's coming out, Prey, if that shit is not good, I don't want OK. If that shit ain't good, I am never watching anything Predator again. I ain't fucking doing it.
I'm gonna banish you because you can sit there and watch Batwoman and not watch anything Predator put out. That right there cost you 50 lashes across your back.
Hey, Danny, that was a waste of 3 years watching Batman. I'm telling you, like when I was sitting there, when I was sitting there, Danny, I was just like, look. I was talking to myself, Danny. I was like, look, Terrence, man, I know you a DC fan, but this is like having acid poured in your eyes. So yeah, I trust you. I know.
Was there 3 seasons or just 2?
3 seasons of that mess.
There was actual 3. Oh wow!
Yeah, I stopped. The last episode I saw when they revealed the Batmobile, I'm like, damn, that kind of tight. Other than that, I ain't watched nothing else after that.
I watched 2 of the first season, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna try season 2.
When the villain is better.
Episode where she was just reciting off statistics. I said, no, I'm good.
When the villain is so much better than the hero, you know something's wrong. Because
I thought that it would be canceled after the first season.
I thought it'd be canceled after the first episode.
Well, yeah, but the thing is as soon as they re-upped it for a second one, I said, watch it. Mark my words, it's going for 3 seasons at least.
And then they canceled Black Lightning.
They canceled Black Lightning, and they kept that. That is the
Black Lightning was much better.
It was way better. What are you talking about?
The 4th season was awesome.
Man, we supposed to do that.
The most underrated bad guy is Tobias Whale. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
He can hold his own with any bad guy in the MCU. Maybe short.
Danny, just his dialogue alone, Danny, was like the equivalent of an energy blast. Like Tobias's tongue, boy, that'll shred your shit up real quick.
I really felt like I was watching Tyler Perry presents Black Lightning.
You crazy as hell.
Wow, dang.
Oh yeah.
Praying. What do you say? Negroes always praying, but never want to die.
Am I getting another one?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
This is what you do right here. Right here. Right to your chest.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Man, and Danny, man, we didn't get that Painkiller spinoff, boy, man.
Yeah, they're trying to bring that back. I hear they're doing what you call it, petitions now to try to get it back.
I hope it succeeds, man, because they went with Batwoman and Naomi, which somehow was so boring I had to rethink my whole life. But they didn't want to continue Black Lightning and go with Painkiller.
Man, Painkiller was awesome, buddy.
And you know what they were saying in the articles, Danny? They were talking about, oh man, we want to have these black heroes and villains. I'm like, Black Lightning is the first black character in DC to get a solo series, and there's a bunch of black characters connected to him, including Static. You know, that popular cartoon from many years ago. I'm like, what are you talking about? It was weird. Weird.
What people don't know too, man, Black Lightning is like Batman's protege in the comic books. I got the comic books to prove it.
Batman loves Black Lightning. Sometimes Black Lightning be pissing him off, but he got a lot of respect for him. As far as I'm concerned, if Batman puts his hand on your shoulder and be like, yo, I respect you, you a badass, then you don't need nobody else's opinion. Batman called you a badass.
He's the unofficial part of the Bat family.
Exactly.
I tried to like that show, y'all. I really did.
No, you didn't.
No,
yeah, I did. I watched like I tried.
You like this bullshit,
man.
You don't
like
Black Lightning,
man. That acting, man.
Okay, in about 6 hours, you go hear a plane come by your house. Go outside, take your black card out your purse, and just throw it up in the air.
What you do to Black Panther?
And I'm a
I think I can keep mine.
No,
you can keep yours.
I said I will watch.
We had a whole black family of superheroes with black.
And they were beautiful. They were gorgeous. They were beautiful.
Thunder? Oh my God.
I thought they were a beautiful family. I watched it. Like I watched it. It got my views, but I didn't enjoy it.
Man, no. Thunder, she was able to create shockwaves with her hand, but I'm telling you, whenever she would walk and her booty would jiggle up and down, that
you just talk about booties.
Hallelujah.
I didn't watch a lot. I didn't finish the last season.
There was an episode where she was in these little poom lingerie shows.
And I did. Oh, here we go.
Hey, Anzo, what about that thing when she was
Rewind.
wearing them leather pants and then she kicked and then her ass ripped and she was like, "Man, all this ass."
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
oh yeah.
It's just about the booty. It's just about the booty.
Hey,
No,
Thunder,
that's
boy.
just one of the many
Thunder.
perks of the show.
Thunder had it, boy. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I'd love to get caught
Give,
by
give
her.
me, give me Jennifer and Anissa at the same time, boy.
No,
Thunder and
I didn't like Lightning. Lightning was like a girl. Thunder was a woman. I don't fuck around with no girl.
I feel you.
Facts, I agree.
But they have some beautiful black women in that show, man.
They
though,
did.
for real.
They did. Okay. Not the last question, but question number 6. Would you rather see a okay Aliens movie or a great Creed movie?
You said great Creed movie?
I'm sorry. Would you rather see an okay Aliens movie or an okay Creed movie? Both movies are okay. Which one you rather see? You going to the theater, they got Creed on the right, and they got Aliens on the left. Which one do you want to see, Mr. Terrence?
I'm going with Creed, Danny. Like with my training and martial arts background, Creed 1 and 2 had me going crazy in the theater, Danny. Like I was on my feet, like damn near half of both movies, because when somebody training and then hitting the right marks, that speaks to my soul. And I feel like I can't wait to see this Creed 3 with Jonathan Majors coming up in there as the villain. It's gonna be amazing, man. So the Creed all day, every day.
All right, Mr. Knight. You want to see Creed's okay or okay Aliens?
An alien movie. I like Creed, but I mean, after a while, it's a similar movie over and over. I mean, it's fine.
The first 5 was the similar movie.
Isn't Aliens though, Chris?
Well, you can do different things with the Alien.
Yeah, I just saw Covenant and I was like, oh my God, what am I watching?
Yeah, I mean, I want to see an Alien movie that goes back to things like Aliens or Alien, that is either a suspenseful sci-fi horror or a sci-fi action horror.
Well, shout out to Sigourney Weaver, man. She's like one of the OG female badasses.
You know what? I want to see some way of them bringing her back into it. That's kind of the thing. And I know they did that. They did the whole resurrection thing.
Ripley, yeah.
But I want to see something where she comes back, but she's who she is now. I don't know. I don't know how you do it, but I would love to see her in another one and her just be that badass Ripley again. Somehow. I mean, I know she's older, but she's still. I think she can still do it. That's the thing.
She got the charisma, Chris. Like all she gotta do is walk on screen and say, "Yep, did y'all need some help?" She ain't even gotta say nothing else, and that's it. I would already buy my ticket because I'm like, she has proven again to be one of those OG female badasses where I can see the male characters. She more badass than them. I'd be like, where's Ripley at? Fuck y'all. Where's Ripley?
And I'd be okay with I like Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'd be okay with something like that where like the person who comes in and kicks ass at the end is her. Just give me 10 minutes of her kicking ass. I'm fine. That would make that movie so worth it.
I am right there with you, Chris. I'd be like, where's Ripley the whole time? And somebody in the theater gonna be like, who's Ripley? I'll be like, after this movie, I'm gonna whoop your ass. But right now, we're gonna enjoy this movie.
We'd pull out that clip that Danny plays, going, "Shut the fuck up."
Exactly.
Anzo, would you rather see, brother, a okay Aliens movie or okay Creed movie?
Come on now. I gotta stick with the pattern that I've been sticking with all night. It's definitely a Creed movie. It's gotta be Creed. I'd rather watch Creed. The first 2 Creed movies were fire, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the Alien franchise. I do. But when it comes to Creed, give me the Creed.
But that's why right there, you just said it. The first 2 Creed movies were fire. Then if the third one's okay, no, I want to see. Right now, I need an okay Alien movie because Alien has been crap.
The first 2 Aliens were good, fire, and then the third one was okay.
Yeah. But I want another okay Alien movie. I don't want an okay Creed movie. I want a fire Creed movie.
Wait. The third Alien movies?
the third movie where Ripley had a shaved head, like, no, that shit was trash. I like Alien
That
Resurrection.
one was all right. That one was all right. No, Resurrection was garbage.
I'd rather watch that one over 3.
Not me. Not me. Not me. Not
Okay, 3 is the one when she went to the jailhouse where all the people.
Yeah.
That shit was trash. Horrible.
Yeah. That one,
killed the franchise
when they cloned her, right?
Resurrections where they cloned her, yeah, and then she had the alien baby
alien
inside of her.
And you had Ron Perlman in that movie. It was better than anything 3.
And she had all these fucking powers now and shit. Yeah, that was trash.
What powers? Like,
she was stronger. She was stronger,
yeah.
And she was able to do certain things. If I can't, I can't
really
remember.
She could communicate.
She was able to communicate, but I was just like, you know what? I gave that a pass because Ripley was always beast anyway, so it wasn't that much of a stretch to me.
No, her ass is considerably stronger.
Yeah.
But let's not play games though. We know that 3 and Resurrection is nowhere near as good as the first 2 now. Let's not play games.
But that's
absolutely not.
But that's what I'm saying. We've had 4 or 5 Alien movies. We've only had 2 Creed movies. So give me.
But I don't want an okay Creed movie. I want another fire Creed movie.
We got
that's where I'm going with it.
You got your pick. Ashley, what would you want? An okay Creed or okay Alien?
Come on, Ash.
Well, since my love for Rocky, it started with Rocky. I love Rocky films. I loved the first Creed so much. I really enjoyed the second one. It's not as good as the first.
Facts.
So I want to see Creed. And again, I've seen Prometheus.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Prometheus and Alien Covenant is vomiting.
I've not seen any of that other stuff.
You see, Ash, sometimes we on point together. You know what I mean? Sometimes we there. You go off on your little rants every now and then, but more or less we on point.
You spend too much time with K-Dot.
K-Dots, for real.
Foolishness getting to a system through osmosis.
K-Dot be on the opposite end of me like that.
Yeah, but some of that foolishness be wearing off on you.
He's got the smile that'll light up your room and your heart.
It must be your room, not my room.
Yeah,
like a beacon of light.
So wait, someone said, I'm sorry, Danny, just a question. You said who was the villain of Creed?
Jonathan Majors, the one that was in Lovecraft.
He's a new one. He's in Arcane.
Yeah,
it's
been
boy.
Confirmed?
Yes.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
I saw his training videos when they were at Venice Beach. Like somebody that was walking by there, he turned it into some YouTube video because he was like, "What the hell is going on?" And then you see Jonathan Majors with 20 more pounds of muscle, like moving tires and shit. I was like, he's the villain in Creed.
He's a villain in Creed, and he's still swole from that. And then he goes right into like training into became. Like this dude is like,
he's
like have you seen the picture of him? Everybody's like, Ant-Man's in trouble because he's like walking around with his shirt off and he's like ripped. Like,
man, if Jonathan Majors flexes one of his pec muscles, that will kill Ant-Man. I don't care what kind of suit he got on.
Yeah.
Right now, he is one of the best actors going.
Oh, he is.
Alonzo, remember when Lovecraft Country? I was like, Alonzo, you gotta watch this because I was a fan.
That put him on the map.
So long.
Yeah, that put him on the map.
Lovecraft Country put him on the map.
And then I think being on Loki kind of legitimized him because
what was he in before Lovecraft? Because I remember seeing him in some other things I really enjoyed him in. But that was like what really kind of like propelled him in the mainstream. But what he did something that got him that show, and I can't remember.
I think it was like The Last Black Man in San Francisco or something like that. And then I remember he was in The Five Bloods, Spike Lee.
Yeah, he was in that movie. I have to look. I mean,
I
I
gotta say this. Shifty, I love you, bro. But you be the last 2 streams we've been on, you've been saying such crazy shit that I am really contemplating putting you in permanent timeout, bro. I'm talking about Prometheus is better once you watch Covenant and realize what they're doing. No,
it's still trash.
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah,
Shifty. 1% of what you said, I'm like, I understand your point. It is slightly better, but both of those movies are still good.
So he was in White Boy Rick,
right?
The Last Black Man in San Francisco. Yeah, he was in that.
We'll never get the last step now of the ship.
He was,
crash.
and he was great in Harder to Fall, but that came after.
That's right.
Oh,
Yep.
he was, yeah.
Yep.
He was the last black man in San Francisco was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen it.
Yeah, he was good in that.
And I
that was really what kind of put him up front. Was that? Sorry, I'm sorry.
You're good. I too am going to agree with Anzo. If I got to see okay Aliens, okay Creed, I'm going with Creed. I'm a Michael B. Jordan fan. I just love how Rocky transitioned him over. He actually, I could see shades of Apollo Creed in him, and so I'm going with that. I'm a ride Rocky until the wheels fall off. So
yes,
but I want to see Clubber Lang's son. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, what if he is Clubber Lang's son? Because that was the rumor.
I would love it.
That'd be great.
Wait.
That's supposedly what he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Then so are we gonna get Tommy Gunn's son too, like the guy from Rocky Five? His son.
I don't want to see him.
Isn't the like this supposed to be the end of Michael B. Jordan's trilogy? Like for now, unless he comes back later, is it supposed to be the final?
Supposedly, but he also said that about 2 until the great idea came for the third.
But Sylvester Stallone's not going to be in it. That's the only thing because I like him being his mentor, being that trainer. So I don't know how I'm going to feel.
I can't do it.
I think it's still. I mean, I think Michael B. Jordan can carry it.
I think
one at a time.
I think what they're going to do is he's going to play Stallone's saying he's not going to be in it, but he's going to do whatever he needs to do, come in and die. To give Creed.
You can't kill.
I don't want him to die.
I think,
but
I think that's
you know what that would do to me if I see Rocky die on screen. That's like Infinity War times 1,000.
That whole thing is supposed to be a person, a real person.
Might as well get your mind ready because that ain't gonna happen.
It's sad.
But you see,
when he had the cancer, I was so scared in the first movie. I was like, "Don't do this! Don't do this! Don't do this, please!" I was so worried.
But you see, if they do that though, right? It's gonna make that movie go to another level because a lot of people are gonna have a lot of emotions watching Rocky die on screen, and that right there, I think, will propel that movie.
Anzo, man, no, I can't do it, man. Like when Mickey died, man, in the other Rocky, right? Rocky 3 with Lang.
That made 3 better though.
That's the point. It's going to mirror. It's going to mirror everything.
So Chris, you want me to die in the theater? You're gonna read an article like this man died in the theater.
Don't go watch it then.
I think they've got to show it.
That's what you need to do. Because I agree. You cannot take Rocky out of these movies unless you take Rocky out.
But I don't want it to be off screen. Like that's the only thing. I want them to show us on screen.
Don't kill my boy.
It does make sense. It does make sense because like he made amends with his son, and it was like he kind of wrapped up his arc in Creed 2. So if he does die, as much as I don't want it to happen, from a narrative standpoint, it does make sense because he came to terms with all of this.
Leave my boy alone.
I don't want it to happen, but I think it's going to.
Imagine the emotional scene of Michael B. Jordan at fucking Rocky's deathbed, and they're having a conversation right before he dies.
Think about when Creed dies and what it does to Rocky. This is like a full circle. Everything. It's Mickey dying. It's all of that stuff, and it's wrapped in. And listen, if they finish at 3 Creed movies, that's a way to finish it. Rocky's gone.
Chris, what makes you think he's gonna die? Like, what if Jonathan Majors kills him, right? Because he's technically Kang. No. What if he just comes from a different timeline and just grab him by the neck and kill him?
No. You wrap up Rocky completely, because here's the thing. If you go on with these movies, which let's just be honest, they may not be Rocky movies, but they are Rocky sequels. This is all off of that Rocky timeline. And in order to do this right, you cannot just say Rocky doesn't need to be in it anymore. No, Rocky is the integral part of this because Rocky felt the need to take Creed's son and mold him.
Chris, why you gotta kill my boy? Why can't he just run off into the sunset?
Because listen,
doesn't have the
That's
same
not how this
effect.
goes. That's not
It
how
does
this
for me.
happens
Like
in
I'd
this
be
movie.
running with him into the sun, like be running
Oh
together.
my God.
See,
Like Icarus.
wait. I'm
One,
gonna
Yeah,
prove my point right here. The fact that you were fighting to know that needs to happen, you don't want it to happen. That's why it needs to happen. I don't want it to
man,
happen.
no, hell no. I'm going to the set right now. We ain't gonna have this. They ain't killing my.
Okay,
He's gonna
that's
write.
that's just
But-
like we didn't want. I didn't want to see Batman get his ass whipped by Bane, but it had to happen.
Exactly.
And I had mixed reactions. On one end, I was sad, but I was also cheering because of the accuracy. But see,
That's
With
my point.
I
Rocky
was
though,
like,
it's
what
different
the
though.
fuck?
He got less lore than Batman, so I was just like, I don't want him to get snapped up in any of his interpretations.
The only thing I hope they do
needs to happen.
The only
Can I
thing I
say-
hope they do is I hope they go back to the way the boxing was in the first movie.
Yeah,
I think the boxing in the first movie was more realistic, and then the second one got into like the Rocky type of boxing. But in the first one, I felt like you were in a boxing match. I hope they go
because
back.
he felt like a
that
real
one-
brawler. Like
Yeah.
the
The one
first
with
time
the
around.
one with Apollo Creed boy. I mean, with the one with Mr. T boy. The T whipped that sucker to death, boy.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did, and he had the attitude and the
He had that
on screen charisma. But hey, I'm telling you right now, out of all the different villains, like Ivan Drago was the most terrifying. I was like, when he killed Apollo,
died.
I
He
died.
dies.
I saw that when I was a kid. I died.
Yeah. It was. I was scared when I was a kid. When I
That
saw
shit was
that.
funny
It
when he
scared.
said, "Throw the damn towel."
Yeah, and then my boy said, if he dies, he dies.
He
I was
dies. I know.
If he
I
dies,
was like,
he
that is
dies.
the coolest fucking line in movies. Like that shit,
It's a
I
Cold
never
Stone
forget that.
line.
Creepy.
Yeah.
That's a guy that came in and said, "Fuck it, I don't care." Damn,
Right.
I don't give a shit.
And I had a feeling he was gonna die too. You know why? Because the way Apollo Creed did not train for his fight, and any boxer or martial artist will tell you that is the dumbest shit you could do. And then how happy he was, and Ivan Drago had no expression. And I'm telling you from experience, when you're dealing with a person that doesn't have any outward telltale signs, that person has the skills to fuck your ass up. That's what's gonna happen.
Matt, I did want to ask you all a question since you've got Shifties. Have you all seen The Old Man?
Yes, I was trying to read.
Yeah, I'm
crazy
sorry.
Shit. Danny, everyone watch the first episode of The Old Man with Jeff Bridges on FX Hulu. It's fire. One of the best fight scenes in the ages. Great first. Hey, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You need to watch it. I watched it today. I watched the second episode as well. You need to watch it. Don't sleep on it. Jeff Bridges, that sucker boy. He ain't no joke.
Danny, let me ask you a question since you said that. So do you agree with it being one of the best fight scenes in ages?
I won't say all that now.
Okay.
On television, absolutely.
Okay, because the reason why I was asking you, Danny, is because you and me, we seen Warrior. Okay,
No,
so
it ain't better than Warrior.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It is not.
It's a really good show, though.
It was good because the guy's like 30 years old and Jeff Bridges is what, 60, 70 actually easy.
Yeah, he's in his. I think he's supposed to be like in his late 60s, almost 70.
Yeah, now he is very intelligent, and his fighting is up to par for a 70-year-old. 70-year-old man that can handle himself like he did, but he's dependent on his dogs too. Now his dogs ain't no joke. They're the most
and they made it like kind of realistic in a way.
Dogs I've ever seen in my life.
So you're saying like for his age and the way that the fight is choreographed, it's
for
impressive.
His age, he will whip the average man that don't have any kind of fighting skill. Yes, he will.
And he struggles in the fight too. It's not like an easy fight either, Terrence. So it's
a gritty
yeah.
fight. It's gritty. It's really gritty.
I mean, I Jeff Bridges is a cool actor to me.
It's a lot of ground fighting too, Terrence. It's not standing up. It's like ground.
Oh, okay. So like a lot of like wrestling, jujitsu kind of stuff.
Yeah, not really a tossing. It's like you're on the ground struggling for the knife or the gun and close quarters, elbows, and that kind of stuff. It's a lot of that.
Okay.
But it's good.
Because when stuff go to the ground, boy, you got to either know how to fight down there or you have to know how to get up as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and it's very close quarters too. Chris, what was the poll?
Hold on just a second.
And John Lithgow's in this show too.
Yeah, John Lithgow.
Like the two of them,
excellent.
like finding out like the two of them like being against each other. I can't wait to see more of it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna check this out.
I
see
did
what
too,
this is
actually.
about.
And the
And I was like,
flashbacks.
oh yeah,
Flashbacks is cool too.
yeah, it's a really good show.
There's one that you
All
can't
right.
get up and go to the bathroom because you miss something if you don't
Yeah, you
pause
got to
it.
pay attention to it. Everybody, check
Would
it
you
out.
rather see an okay Alien movie or see an okay Creed movie? 61% said an okay Alien movie.
Y'all are
38% said Creed. No, because again, I think the point is the first two Creed movies are fire. You don't want to see an okay Creed movie. You want to see a fire Creed
That
movie.
fucking sucks. I wish I could Phantom Zone all of them.
Chat.
Yeah.
This is
We've gotten
for you, chat.
shit.
At least it's
We've
not for
gotten
me.
shit Alien movies. There needs to be an okay Alien.
And if I could, chat, if you was buy a hole, I'd do this to you.
Chat, you guys are the only ones that back me up.
This
So say it with me now.
Sparta!
Worth it.
I gotta put my foot. I got a
Worth
pair of
it.
Pumas on now. And
And I love that
I want-
front snap
I
kick
want
technique, Danny.
a
I used to do that
PUMA
shit
right
all
in
the
your
time.
chest plate as you going down there.
Mark my words. Rocky is dead in Creed 3.
Oh my
He will
God.
die
No,
on
Chris.
screen.
I'm not having it, Chris. I will jump in the movie and save him if I have to.
He is not immortal. I hate to tell you, he ain't immortal.
Because Chris, when I was a kid, I was like, nothing can hurt Rocky except Apollo Creed.
I
But yeah,
understand that, but it's gonna happen. I think that's why he said he's not gonna be in it. Is that they're trying to figure out the most awesome way to send him off.
that don't sound too awesome to me. That sounds tragic. I don't know about that.
Okay.
Tragic is awesome. I mean, it just listen what that would do to that movie. Him to go forward without that mentor, without his dad's best friend, everything right there. I mean, that's how you wrap up a trilogy. That is
That is
man
how you
on his
send
own,
Terrence
and he
into a
has
deep
to
state of
face-
depression.
listen,
That's what you're gonna do.
Then you have him go toe to toe with Clubber Lang's son until the very end, and that's where he wins. And he rides off into the sunset, carrying Rocky's legacy, his dad's legacy, and now his new legacy.
I see
And
what you're doing there, Chris. You want me to feel better because he gonna win in the end. No. Nope.
Sorry.
All right,
It's gonna happen.
I'm going to do a recap. We had 6. Would you rather this? Would you rather that? I'm going to go back and quickly recap those. The first one was, would you rather see a good Star Wars movie or a great Indiana Jones movie? The second question was, would you rather see an okay Black Adam movie or a great Captain Marvel 2 movie? Third one was, would you rather see a okay Ahsoka series or an awesome Miss Marvel series? Fourth one was, would you rather see an okay Avengers movie or an okay Hulk movie? Number 5 was, would you rather see an awesome Predator movie or an okay Black Panther movie? And number 6 was, would you rather see an okay Aliens movie or an okay Creed movie? Now, bonus one. This is, would you rather see a okay Eternals movie or a great Avatar 2 movie? Mr. Knight.
Say it one more time.
Would you rather see an okay Eternals movie or a great Avatar 2 movie?
That's why you didn't tell us about this one, eh, Danny?
What I'd rather see, if Avatar 2 is great, I would rather see a great Avatar 2.
Okay.
But it's not going to be great. It's going to be more shit on a plate that they're going to feed you and tell you it's fucking chocolate.
Chris, if I were in Avatar, you wouldn't go see it to support me?
Yes,
He said it was.
I'm
He
going
said
to
it
go
was
see the
shit.
second one anyways. Unfortunately, if it's like I think it's going to turn out and you're in it, I'd have to come to you and say, Terrence, I'm sorry, but now Rocky has to die.
Damn. Oh, okay.
That's your penance. That would be your penance for being in a crap movie. If Avatar 2 is crap, if it isn't, I'll admit it.
But what if my scenes were good, Chris? Like, would you be forgiven? Like,
I'd look at you and say, "Man, that movie was crap, except for when you were in it. That was awesome."
All right,
Now, if
Ashley.
you were the main character, then it wouldn't be crap because I mean, how could that be crap? You'd be in 90% of it, and it'd be awesome.
Okay, Miss
What
Ashley.
kind of Eternals did you say versus a great Avatar? Right?
Okay, Eternals movie versus a great
Oh.
Avatar 2 movie.
Well, I don't like Avatar.
Well,
And I
okay.
don't like the Eternals really, but if I'm gonna go with one, I'd rather see a great Avatar movie than a meh Eternals movie because we got like below meh already, and I don't want to see that again. I don't want to see something that's just
Let's
2 points
let's
higher
say
than
it,
that.
let's say it's better than that. So you give it let's say you give it a D for the first Avatar. Now it's a C plus.
I would rather watch Avatar because visual, just for the visuals alone, are like stellar. And like if it's just the story is just a bit better, I would go with Avatar all day.
Okay, Anzo.
I don't even know why you're asking this question, but I'm gonna answer it the only way it should have been fucking answered. It's fucking Eternals all the way. Give me an okay Eternals before any fucking bullshit Avatar fucking
Really,
movie. Fuck that
really,
movie
Anzo.
and James
Really,
Cameron and his bullshit. Fuck that guy. Yes,
Anzo.
Eternals.
This is for you. This is for
I
you,
will
sir.
watch.
But times change, and so must I.
Worth it.
Good
I
times must
would watch
change, bro.
fucking boring ass Eternals with the pandering, with the race swapping, with anything. You know what I mean? More than I watch the Avatar crap again.
Really, really.
Yep.
Terrence.
Well,
Okay, okay. Eternals 2, awesome or great. Avatar 2.
I'm gonna go with Avatar because the Eternals eternally damaged my soul. Like I will never be whole again after seeing that shit. So I feel like just the visuals alone in Avatar will just jumpstart my already amazing levels of creativity, and then I will become a filmmaker myself after watching.
Okay. Everybody went, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you know what? I'm going to definitely watch the great Avatar 2 versus OK Eternals. Um, that don't even make sense to me. Eternals was the first one was sucky. So why am I even going to waste my time on something that I think is going to be much better when I thoroughly enjoyed the first one, Avatar. So Avatar 2, hands down, not even a choice or a thought. So there you have it. 7. Would you rather this? Would you rather that? Categories. I tried to change up something a little different. I thought this was something that would spark conversation, which it did. We've been on almost 2 hours, so that's a good thing. Before we wrap it up, we're gonna go around and let everybody. Well, give a shout out to the people that was in the chat that came to see us. At one point, we had 21 people watching. Awesome, excellent.
Nice.
That's what I wanted.
Um,
That was our goal.
Danny, do you think they allow individuals to wear like a loincloth to the theater? Because I was thinking about doing like an Avatar
No,
theme to the.
fuck no. Don't nobody want to see that, Terrence. Nobody wants to see that.
Just gonna play one
No,
of the characters. I mean,
no, don't do that. Let's go ahead and wear your jeans. Well, we want to thank Dandelion Fluff, Drop Shot for coming by. Poe, thank you. Poe been on the whole time. Appreciate it. I love food. Ninja243 came by. Uh, Dewan Musk came by. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Um, Tony Robinson, thank you, sir. I appreciate you coming by as always. Who else? Big Braille, what's up, man? Thank you. We appreciate you coming by, Big Barrel. I can't pronounce that. Blurredmatic. Ilblurred, Ilblurred, Ilblurredmatic. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you, sir, for coming by. Lewis X Sparrow, appreciate it. Thank you. HT Basel, LD, thank you, sir, for definitely coming by. We appreciate it. Who else came by? I thought I saw somebody else in here too. Maz Mama Bear, definitely. Thank you, man, for coming by. Appreciate it. Vile Mike, thank you for coming by, sir. We appreciate it. The Jason Lee Tucker statement. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it, bro. Don't want to miss anybody. Don't want to miss anybody.
Who the fuck are we out of honey? That don't make no sense. The fuck?
What do you say? You out of honey?
Yeah, that shit make no sense. Like,
yeah, it makes sense if you don't go to the grocery store and buy it. That makes good sense.
No, there should be more in the cabinet.
I believe that's all that came by. But anyway, we thank each and every one of you, man. We appreciate it. We definitely could not do these shows without you. Huh?
For my green tea. Like, this shit is a crime. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a crime if you don't have it for your tea.
David Quintana, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And I do believe that is all. But before we get Shifty, thank you, sir. Even though you're saying some crazy stuff that I definitely don't agree with, I definitely appreciate the support, brother. And that is it. Thank you all again once for coming by. Make sure if you're not doing anything tomorrow, come by and check out Anzo's shows. It'll be the same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sure we have fantastic topics as we did tonight. Well, before we get out of here, we're going to go around the panel and everybody shout their channel.
I found it. Yes, I knew it.
Thank you. We were glad that Terrence was able to
Congratulations, Terrence.
put into his green tea. Fantastic. Ashley, go ahead. What's going on in your neck of the woods, ma'am?
Well, right now I've been really busy with some family stuff, so hopefully I'll get some stuff maybe done this week, maybe stream maybe tomorrow. I just have to see if I get home in time, but hopefully I'll have some stuff up. I've just been not around a lot, and when I am, been tired. But videos, and one weekly stream is what I normally do.
I know that feeling. Terrence from T Virus, what's going on in your neck of the woods, sir? I'm glad that you found the honey. What else going on with you?
Hell yeah, Danny. Like, man, I am happy as hell. That's what's up in the world. But hello humans, Terrence here.
I was just like,
you can find me on T Virus Terrence and wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So you can find me on T Virus Terrence, and thank you to all the humans that's been showing up to my channel. We have passed 7K subs, so the T Virus community is spreading around the world. As I enjoy my green tea with the honey mixed in, just understand that there are more videos on the way, as you can find everything under the sun on my channel.
All right, good deal. Anzo, Biggaford Entertainment, what's going on in your neck of the woods, sir?
Well, first I was gonna say we've seen a lot of Terrence videos. So when he said there was no honey and he sounded depressed, I was like, "What is he using this honey for tonight?" You know what I mean?
Oh my God, yeah, that's $1 million question. That's a very loaded question, buddy.
You know what I mean? Like,
I have never jacked off with honey before. That's weird. I ain't gonna do that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, guys.
All right, that's
tomorrow night will be the Khaos List. I already know one of the topics will be Miles Morales as Thor, so that's going to be a topic on there. I don't know what the other two will be, so we'll just see that tomorrow. I'll figure that out. But then Wednesday will be the OOC, where I actually will be discussing, because I knew about the case, which was Kendrick Johnson case. Never knew the details of what happened until I watched a documentary on it the other night. So very interesting. So that'll be what I'll be talking about on the OOC. But other than that, we got the Rountables, Miss Marvel, and Obi-Wan. Final one should be coming up. So make sure to check all of that out, guys.
Good deal. And last but not least is Mr. Chris Knight. What's going on in your neck of the woods, sir?
Oh, not too much. We're just doing gaming streams, working on getting the Rumble back, a bunch of that stuff. I guess the Masked Singer is going to be back in like a month and a half. I mean, so I got to get ready for that already. Got that stuff going on. Of course, Wednesday we've got the Rule of Three here over on Khaos Central, and then Sunday night, the last episode of the Obi-Wan Kenobi Roundtable, perhaps for just this season, but it might be the last one. Check that out. Had a really good discussion this last week. I'm hoping this week takes everything home and it's awesome, and that we can talk.
It'll probably still be better than Miss Marvel, even if it doesn't.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, I mean,
I hear that, man. Even though Obi-Wan is pretty
I
sloppy,
forgot.
I think.
Whammon. You don't like girly stuff. You know.
it ain't that. I'm not a
Secure.
16-year-old girl.
I'm not
It's
either.
like to be in love with a boy who jumped off of the top of a whatever.
But I know what it's like
pool.
to be a girl who's like obsessed with like
That's
superheroes
and that's what I said this past week. That's
and
what I
she's
said this
like
past
making
week,
little YouTube
is that
videos, and
don't
I still dance.
understand
And I know
I don't understand everything
around.
that's going on, so it doesn't appeal to me quite as much. So I'm
Chris.
taking what I can take and subjectively reviewing that stuff. And what I've said so far isn't that it's bad. It's just
It's not your thing.
Right. You know what I mean?
I like to pick on you guys, but you have constructive, valid points. You know, outside of
it's not bad.
I don't like it.
You're not supposed to go on a stream and be like physically tired. Like when I went on the stream, I was like, oh my God.
Oh wow.
I was tired, physically tired from talking about it. Trying not to say things about it that I know if somebody was to say about Black Panther, I would feel a certain kind of way. So
Danny, Kamala Khan reminds me of some of my friends like that act just like her, and I'm like, it's fine, it's fun, but I don't really need it. You know, we can have something better out of all the Marvel stuff. You want to focus on Kamala Khan, who's not a fucking Inhuman, by the way.
See why we don't know that yet. We don't know that yet.
Well,
and we've also heard the directors. The directors have said she's not reached her final form. So we don't know, and that the Inhuman thing might be a trait. The Inhuman trait. You won't even let me finish, Terrence. Possibly the Inhuman trait is with her is a little different. It could be passed down. We don't know. We don't know if she is or is not an Inhuman because we have to let it play out. Just like people were saying things about Kenobi, and I was riding. Even though I had issues with episode 5, like all the stuff that people were saying about, like, how would she know about that Vader was Anakin? Like a lot of the questions that people were complaining about, you got those answers in episode 5 of Kenobi. So right now, like I think that
it was pretty sloppy.
I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying, but a lot of the things that the discourse in those conversations, you did get those answers. You know, that's all I was going to say.
It was terrible answers. And also they turned Kamala into a fucking Green Lantern. Her powers are a Green Lantern. She's not an Inhuman.
Other things we don't know if she's not an Inhuman.
That's the biggest problem.
Don't know.
That's stupid.
Yeah, actually, wait, time out.
Green Lantern.
We don't know that. We don't
right
know
now.
I don't care if like in episode 5 they're like Spike who's really an Inhuman. That's stupid. It's dumb. Don't do that.
Wait. We already talked about this on our roundtable. So far, Kevin Feige said they're not going to touch the Inhumans.
That's not what he said. He said that her continuity and her powers. Look at what he said. Go look at the actual quote. That's not what he said. He said, we are in a specific time in the continuity of the MCU. There was a different continuity in the comic books. That is what he said. He never said that we're not touching the Inhuman stuff.
Also known as I'm going to do some bullshit with the character to make her slightly more interesting, except it didn't fucking work, even though you ripped off a DC character. I'm just saying.
Let's go.
We don't know.
Let's discuss this Friday, because I damn sure don't care about this. So on Friday, y'all want to come on the show?
Again, it sounds like a lot of the Kenobi stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Might be. I don't know.
Kenobi is also sloppy as fuck.
Outrage. Let's be outraged when we haven't seen the show.
Oh no, I'm not outraged. I said it was fun, but it shouldn't exist because Kamala Khan is a fucking trash character anyway. I'm just saying.
I don't know. She was a New York Times bestseller her first run, very popular. So I don't know if she's trash.
That's the comic.
Oh boy,
this isn't that isn't.
And I'm just saying, but he's saying that she's a trash character. Like
now she better than Captain Marvel. I'll give her that. I would rather watch Kamala than whack ass Carol Danvers all day. I'll be honest about that.
Yeah, Carol Danvers is trash. Like she's not a good character in the comics. She's not a good character in live action because of like the way that she's portrayed and, you know, and like being devoid of emotions. It doesn't work.
And I already saw how Kevin Feige treats the Inhumans with that fucking shitty interpretation of Black Bolt. So I knew he was going to do that shit with Kamala.
That show was not him. The show was not. You're talking about the film. Yeah. But that was just to kill. So Wanda could kill him. But we'll talk about that later.
Right. He just a punching bag. I'm like, he ain't got no respect for the Inhumans. He ain't got no respect. So I know what it is.
Here we go with the punching bag.
I'm done.
Blah, blah, blah,
I'm
blah.
done.
And,
Danny, do your
that's
thing.
what they were. Shit.
Well, Danny's trying to do something.
But there's a reason why. But go ahead.
Because they wanted to turn him into punching bags. That's why. There is no other reason.
They were
I'm
there
gonna
for
let
a
Danny close. I'm gonna let Danny
Let's let
close
Danny
the
do
short
his
time.
thing,
We can talk about this
please.
another time. I'm gonna
Yeah,
let Danny
that'll
close
work.
it. We can talk about this
Yeah.
another time.
I'm sorry, Danny.
Appreciate it. Oh, y'all good. I am Danny, the host, aka Comic Chat. You can find me here Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I like to spark up this heated, very spirited debate between the panelists. Hey, I was off all day. I'm rested. Well, it's just a word, figure of speech, bro. Figure of speech. That may not be accurate.
Yeah, fuck these guys. I'm right if he did. Yeah,
Okay,
fuck them.
but anyway, tomorrow night we'll be on Hanzo's show, Khaos List. Tomorrow night we'll be on the Rule of Three, which is Chris's show. All at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then, of course, on Friday we're gonna be back on Hanzo's show, Ms. Marvel. I'll make sure Chillmonger is hearing that. Ms. Marvel.
Yep, I'm on for Lonnie. Mm-hmm.
Where she's not embiggen, like he little use that word.
Embiggen. She's a fucking Green Lantern.
Okay, she's a whatever.
Right now.
She's a pastel lantern, whatever that is. Okay.
Exactly.
And of course, on Sunday we will be doing the last episode 6 of Obi-Wan. I can't wait to see that tomorrow night. I'm going to get up at 4 p.m. early Wednesday morning to check it out. But as always, I enjoy this show. I enjoy the panelists. And
one more thing, Danny.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, and next Monday, me and Danny will be switching shows. He'll be doing his on Tuesday. I will be doing mine on Monday because it'll be my 2-year anniversary with the Khaos List and my birthday. So
yeah,
Now that's something to talk about right there. Your birthday. Anzo.
It's gonna be Anzo's 50th birthday, so let's give him a hand.
Yeah. Hey, watch your mouth, boy. Watch your
50
mouth.
years old, Anzo. Man, that's amazing.
We're living a half a century.
Man, that's crazy. 50 years on the worst planet in the universe, man. How you feel?
I feel like I'm not 50 yet, motherfuckers.
All right, people. Like I said, people in the chat, thank you all for your support, man. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I wanted to get to 20. I think at one point in the show, we were up at 21. So I want to double that, man. Come on, I want to get 21 this week. Maybe next week we get 41. That's my goal. So thank you all. I appreciate it. And until next week, peace.
Inevitable.
Okay, Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Khaotic Conversation. And here we go. The beat's banging, so the verse gotta bang too. You ain't feeling it, man. I don't know what to say to you. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep flowing. And my channel, yeah, it's gonna keep growing. Comic Chat is who I am. You be like, yo, that's Danny? Damn, he kinda nice. This shit is hot. It's Monday night. It's 9 o'clock. The show Khaotic Conversation is the best damn show on YouTube Nation. So sit back, enjoy the show, and like the Joker says, and here we go. Khaotic Conversation. Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't you dare miss it. That's what I said.